What is up, guys? Ncaa 31 here. Haven't seen this in a while. This is NCAA 14 for those of you who are not very familiar with this game. And, you know, I got a little sad a couple of days ago because it dawned on me that, 4 weeks away from Madden, not too long ago, this would be the time of year, this would be the week where the new NCAA football game would drop. If you were a casual fan, it would tie you over until Madden. And if you were a college football junkie, well, you were in bliss. You were doing roster updates. You were playing college football ultimate team. You were playing or getting your online dynasties and offline dynasties ready. You were doing impression videos about the game and all that good stuff. And, for NCAA football, those days are gone. And I miss them terribly. I'm a college football fan first and foremost, believe it or not. For those of you who are just familiar with me for my Madden content, I'm a college football fan first. I'm a Notre Dame fan before I'm a Jets fan. If you've seen the new Notre Dame ad, God, Country, Notre Dame, that's me. I'm that guy. I'm a college football nut. I mean, hell, I copy playbooks from this game and create them as customs in Madden. When I'm not running the run and shoot or one of my favorite playbooks in Madden, I'm running, Notre Dame spread playbook or Baylor's or one of my favorite air raid playbooks from this game and running that created as a custom playbook. So yeah, I'm a college football nut, and it just makes me sad. I was watching a video by Lob Mob. He was talking about NBA 2K basketball, and the question that he posed on his video was, when was the last time NBA 2K really wowed you? And it got me to thinking, and I commented on the video that, honestly, we take so much for granted with these games. It really is too bad. We spend so much time bitching about them and complaining and griping over Twitter and YouTube that we don't appreciate what we have anymore. We really don't. And nothing in this life is for certain. I never thought I'd live in a world where I would have no next-gen college football game to play. But alas, here we are. And it's not a situation that's going to be changing anytime soon. And just to get a couple of things out of the way, let's kill some pipe dreams right now. No one's making a game. 2K is not making a college football game. They're not making a generic, unlicensed, customizable game. Neither is EA. No independent parties are going to be making a college football game. David Groh's Joe Montana Football is never coming out. This guy, Cal Anderson, who I see mentioned on Twitter every now and then, and on YouTube, his game's never coming out. Access Football, bless your heart, you're years and years away, and even then, I don't want a game that I have to mod, and even then I won't have authentic college football plays, I won't have authentic college football stadiums, I don't want to have to create the teams, the logos, the rosters, all of that. I mean, thankfully we have a community on Operation Sports that updates the rosters during the spring and summer to keep our dynasty modes fresh, but, none of that pipe dream stuff is going to happen. We're stuck in this situation where you have an environment where you have to deal with NCAA bylaws and player likeness issues as far as licensing to use the school's likeness, the player's likeness, as well as compensating the NCAA, the conferences, the schools, the bowls, the players, all that stuff. No one is going to take that on in the NCAA's current state. So, if you have a copy of this game, keep it around. If you want to play a good college football game, find a way to get it, because you're not going to have a college football game anytime soon in the foreseeable future. And it's a shame, because when NCAA and Madden were both coming out with annual titles, you could make a very reasonable case that the NCAA series was better. You really could. Now, is this game better than? First of all, Madden 17 is going to be better than this game. This game is not as good as Madden 16. It's not as good as Madden 15. Is it as good as Madden 25? That's a conversation. It's better than APF. It's better than Batbreaker. You can make a very strong case that it's as good or better than Madden 25. And you could make a case that the series was as good or better than Madden. Very easily. When I do go back and play it, though, I do clearly feel its age compared to the newer titles in a lot of ways that are very noticeable. But, I also think to myself, oh my gosh, if this game could be on PS4, that would just be heavenly. It'd be such a great thing. But unfortunately, that's not the case. That's not to be. And it makes me sad. So before I depress myself any further, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts or read your thoughts about it. Feel free to share your opinions and watch the rest of this fine game play out. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. What a terrific first half. This is everything we anticipated this game being. And we're going to be riveted to this game, I feel like, David, in the second half, anticipating a terrific finish.
It's fun. It's living up to the hype every single time. We can't even turn the channel here. We got it on the big screen on the big 60-inch. Yes, it's quite nice, by the way, too. The weather's nice and warm. It's beautiful. Got some chips. We're opening them up a little bit. But great game, living up to the hype. It definitely feels like both teams are evenly matched. It feels like it can go either way. It feels like it's going to come down to the wire. And the only thing I hope it doesn't come down to is a kicker. Please don't come down to a kick in the end. Both these teams playing great D, playing great O, physical, pounding on each other, making big plays. Don't come down to a finesse kick by like a soccer player, please.
That's going to do it at halftime. Just about ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, brother. I'm going to get something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
But, look, wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad, Kirk, take the second half.
He's brought down in the open field. This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure I agree with it. They'll bring him down at the 34. Carlisle on the run. He's at midfield. He's pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line. He gets it up, and it's through the uprights. And a quick throw. And they push him out right around. He's at midfield, and they make the stop at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Green 15.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Green 9. Go.
That's a great tackle at the 26-yard line. In the gun, 5 wide receivers. There's a strike complete. He's down. He fights forward to about the 13.
Panther 2. Go, 4.
Pumps once. Nice play to set up first and goal. It's in the game.
Down! Oklahoma!
They'll bring him down just outside the goal line. Have their jumbo sets out there. They try to get a head start there.
Ball start, offense.
They'll give this one another.
Here we go.
Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
Robinson was the intended receiver on the play.
Kicks up, and the field goal is good.
Not to give up this go-ahead touchdown.
A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Going deep, lays it out there.
Terrific effort to pick up the first down. He got total extension and was able to keep his hands between the ball and the turf.
Wants to throw outside. Touchdown, and that's going to give him the lead. Has it to the senior. Brought down at the 37.
That's the kind of rangy flanker every quarterback wants to be throwing to. He did well to make sure he had enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Slings it. He's at the 20. And it's a whole new ball game.
Red 2, orange 3,
And that just might do it. Intercepted. And they make the stop at about the 33-yard line. He steps up and makes a big turnover.
Yeah, he just made a huge play right there. He knew what was coming all along.
This one's in the books, and our final score, 23-20, Fighting Irish. Kurt, go ahead and just give us your reflections on this game.
Nothing adds to the pageantry of college football more than a good rivalry. This was a great game that should only add more fuel to the fire for next year's matchup, and boy, was it fun to watch.
That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.